update on the 10 with Ramiro, Pebbles, and Melissa. The Get Up Crew.
Hot 96.9.
Tim, what can we do for you, sir?
Well, I went out on a date with this girl, Ashley. We hooked up throughout this whole Corona thing, and we were talking online. Then we stepped it up and had some Zoom meetings, face. And once everything started to open back up, we decided to meet up at a restaurant. So we go out for the night. I think we're having a great time. I mean, she's a wonderful person. Everything's going well. And now she's just straight up ghosting me.
So after the first in-person date is when she doesn't want to see you anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, we had numerous Zoom meetings, texting back and forth for months now. We meet up, have a great time. Now I can't hear from her.
Was it I mean, that sounds like the absolute worst case scenario. Like, she liked you up until she actually met you.
It's really been great for my self-esteem finally getting back out there. And then, bam.
Do you think that there's something that maybe you did or you didn't do that you said you did when you guys were just kind of virtually talking, or you did that might have surprised her when you...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we're all going a little crazy being locked up for as long as we have been. But, there was nothing really out of the ordinary. It was just a great night.
What about... I want to ask a random question. Did you lie about your height? Because you can't... In Zoom, you can't tell how tall someone is. And some people, that's important to them, so...
When you're 6'2", you don't lie about being 6'2".
Okay, all right.
One more question. Did you show up with a crab rangoon hanging out of your ass?
God.
Well, that sounds like a special Friday night. No, I'd save that for the second.
Okay. Well, maybe we know what it is if he's being serious. Okay, no, hang on. We're going to try and give her a call next, okay?
Now back to the second date update on the 10.
With Ramiro, Pebbles, and Melissa. The Get Up Crew.
Hot 96.9.
We just talked to Tim. He sounds like a nice guy, but I got to be honest. It's not a good sign when you meet somebody. He met this girl, Ashley, through quarantine, and they talked, and they had Zoom, virtual type of dates and everything. And as soon as this thing started opening up, they agreed to meet in person and go on a date. They went on that date. According to Tim, it was a great date. But right after that date, Ashley disappeared on him. So...
Something happened.
And Tim, he wants another date, but I'm more curious as to what she saw or noticed or what he might have said that turned her off once she actually met him in person. But maybe we can salvage it and get another date out of it. Tim, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, sir. Stay quiet, and we're going to call her next.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ashley?
Yes, this is she.
Okay, perfect. Ashley, please don't hang up the phone. This is going to sound weird, but I can explain if you just give me a chance. My name's Ramiro. I'm here with Pebbles and Melissa. We're calling you from a radio station, Hot 96.9. And if you just give me 20 seconds, I can explain why we're calling. It's a good reason. We got your phone number from a gentleman who wanted us to call you on his behalf. Can I tell you why?
Go ahead.
Okay, very quickly. So it's a gentleman who you know. I'm going to tell you his name. But basically, he thinks that you two have a connection, and he would love to take you out on a date. So the reason that we're calling you is whatever type of date. If you say yes to this, we'll pay for whatever date you choose. So if you want to go somewhere special, we can set that up and pay for the entire thing. If you want to do a virtual date, we can have food sent to your house and his place. But that's basically why we're calling you. Do you want to know the guy's name?
Wait, someone wants to ask me on a date, and you guys are going to pay for everything.
That's exactly it. Yeah. And it's somebody who
someone I've met before.
It is, yeah. Because that's how we got your phone number. He knows you. Actually, I'm just going to tell you his name because apparently you guys have, kind of hung out and stuff before, and he's just confused as to why he hasn't been able to get in contact with you. His name is Tim.
Oh my God. Good. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to waste your time, but I am not about that.
You're not about Tim. Now, that's okay. I'm not going to force you to do it, but can you just tell us why? Because he explained that you guys were having great, basically virtual dates, but the second that you guys met in person, he thinks the date went great, but I think it was kind of weird that right after that date you didn't want to see him anymore.
What did he lie about?
I just realized that he's kind of a psycho, and he's off the chain. Like, everything's starting to open up now, and he's hitting up every single place that's opening up. He's not really easing into it like people should be. He's not properly social distancing. He's just being a dick. And on top of that, when I met up with him, and this wasn't the case when we were Zoom calling, he had just gotten a tattoo just for the sake of getting it. Mm-hmm. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
What is it?
He got a tattoo on the side of his neck that says in caps, Corona.
Stop it.
I swear to God.
Here's the good news. The good news is you don't have to do the date with him. That's fine. The bad news is that he's on the phone and he heard what you said.
Oh.
Tim, you didn't think... I just need to ask you, when I asked you, was there anything that you might have done or had that you didn't have before, you didn't think about the giant Corona tattoo on your neck?
Well, I think we all feel the same way. It was a little impulsive, but, I stand by my decision.
And how do you expect to get a job or like another date with anyone? No self-respecting woman wants to go out with someone that has the F word all over their body for everyone to see.
Yes, I have a job. I mean, I'm just waiting for the schools to open back up so I can get my ice cream truck rolling again. I mean, have you not been paying attention these last 3 months we've been talking?
Ice cream truck.
Can I go?
I guess you could get away with that kind of tattoo with an ice cream truck.
At school?
At schools, never mind. Forget it.
No.
You know what? Enough of this shit. I don't have to defend myself to a bitch like you. Corona,
Okay.
and my next tattoo is going to say Ashley.
Tomorrow on the second date update on the 10s.
All right, so you see something weird on your date, you don't want to talk about it? No, talk about it. Ask them. Otherwise, you're going to make the wrong assumption and then end up talking to us for the second date update on the 10s, like the one tomorrow, 8 10.